Yo, yo, yo. How y'all doing? Welcome to yet another YouTube stream. This is a weekend stream. I don't remember the last time that I've streamed on the weekend. Happy Saturday. Hope y'all doing good. Chat's popping off right now. Pleasure seeing all of you in here. I know we got some new viewers. If you're watching this as a past recording, aka if you missed the live, I'll forgive you. All right? Just subscribe and tune in to the next one. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so today we are playing, believe it or not, Session. You'll never know. Pretty much I went through and I fine-tuned all of my stat settings. I got my video resolution to ultra, all that stuff. It's feeling amazing. I actually just hopped on a call with Monk, who works with Creature Studios, and he gave me a little bit of a rundown on transition skating, so we can kind of go in depth on that, because I know a lot of people have questions on how to skate transition in the game, stuff like that. So all in all, what up, Vato? All in all, I'm feeling pretty, like, I mean, obviously, as a YouTuber, you're gonna milk content when a game comes out, and I was prepared to do that regardless. Not even gonna lie, but I've been putting in. You know how long it's been since I've put in hours in a skateboarding sim, not on camera. It's been probably 8 months since I've played Skater XL for fun. I pretty much play it for content as of lately. I put in like 5 hours in session yesterday, completely off camera, off stream, off everything, just like playing the game, which was eye-opening for me, and the most eye-opening part about it is I had no mods installed, so I was just playing the vanilla version of the game, as I still am now. So yeah, that's that. Also, I do want to show you guys one thing really quick before we get into the gameplay, and then I'll talk to chat more, because I've been neglecting you guys since I started. Check this out. I added, so many people have been asking for my stats menu settings, so if you head on over to my Discord, which if you're not in my Discord, if you type in !Discord, Nightbot or whatever the YouTube bot is, will give you a link. You can join, and I have all of my stats menu, or all of my session settings in game. It's not like Skater XL where you can put a file that I know of yet, at least yet. But yeah, if you guys want to go through and copy my settings, those are all in my Discord. Anyway, enough of that. Let's play the game, shall we? I can talk to chat now too. Hold on, I gotta open the door. Okay. Anyway, let's talk session. Questions, comments, concerns. Kieran, hello. Sorry, I was missing chat. Did anyone get the trail on console? Yeah. Well, no, because I play on PC, but I do know that a lot of people are experiencing it, and there's, correct me if I'm wrong, you're either supposed to turn on or turn off VSync. I could totally be wrong there, but I do remember someone telling me that. Also, Ty, yes, I did. I'm feeling fine. I didn't get too bodied in yesterday's caffeine stream, but I was definitely ready to be done by the end of the hour. You know what I mean? As a YouTuber, what is my dream content to make? That is a good question. That's a deep question, Chad. I would say the gaming channel's pretty on par. Honestly, both channels right now, I'm really happy with how both channels are going. I've noticed a huge hit in views, with the exception of session content, because that's a new game. But like with my main channel, I was kind of battling it for so long of like, well, I know this will get views, but I want to post this, blah, blah, blah. And kind of finally, as you've seen from the last couple of videos, like I've just been having fun with it. And like views dropped dramatically, but like I've been having the time of my life. And then the gaming channel is amazing. You know, no complaints there. I'm playing on Xbox right now. Nice. How are you getting the marker? Oh, no. I've never heard of that, Hatter. Session just needs the multiplayer. Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna add it. I don't have any inside information, unfortunately. I do know that they haven't confirmed or denied it, which the fact they haven't denied it is reassuring. But I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that it's not a priority as of now. I think they're focusing on gameplay and stuff, as they should. Is this a modded map? Nope. Oh yeah, I have 0 mods installed. I I don't even have the mod loader pointing to session. So this is 100% vanilla gameplay, no mods, maybe with the exception of some performance, you know, because I have a nice PC. This is exactly what you'll get on console. No mods installed. I'm sure I will. I'm gonna install Vato's mod. I don't know if he's still in chat, but he was saying, oh, he is. I'm probably gonna install his mods later, but as of now, it's all vanilla. And yeah, Vato, I agree. Like, to be fair, why is this not working? Hey, my boy Trent with the tier 1 membership. Thank you. In case you don't know, I do members only streams once a week. Yeah, yesterday's members only stream was last week's members only stream was yesterday. This week's will be this week. Appreciate it. Thank you, man. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club. You're automatically cooler than every single other person in chat. COD Eclipse is what map? This is the tennis court / dockport, and I've just been skating around. Also, Duke was good. There's my nose blunt. John says, hey, Garrett, Jenner Gaming, where in the Discord can we find your stats? I'll show this one more time. You open up Discord. Also, when you first join the Discord, make sure to go to rules first. If you don't go to rules and you don't click this little button, you will not have access to the channel. Once you click this button, you should have access to the channels and everything. And believe it or not, it's in Skater XL and Session Stats. Creative, huh? Robbie, yes. JL has a video on how to fix it. I'm assuming you're on PC and you had mods previously installed. That'll give you a fatal error on when you boot up. Kiba was good. Damn, we got all the homies in chat right now. Shout out you guys. How's it going? Pleasure having you all in chat today. Oh, I've also been messing with quick shoves, which I know I told you guys to turn off if you were experiencing that tray flip glitch where you do this, because that was happening to me all day, every day, and I could not figure it out for the life of me. I finally figured out how to make my quick shoves work, essentially. So you'll still see me do it every now and then, like there. I just tried to tray flip, but it's all just timing. And now you can do sick stuff, just like little quick shoves on flat. We can do quick big spins, stuff like that. Dom, what's good? I know, Tony. I've been busting out the streams. No, I've been having fun. Can I do a hard flip back lip? I can do a hard flip back lip. Let's find a nice little hard flip back lip rail. Also, I realized that I was playing on 60 FPS. Like, I had my game capped at 60 FPS without me knowing. So I just switched it to 120. And, like, I don't know if you guys can notice a difference on stream, but for me, it looks so much better. Like, it feels like a new game just changing my video settings. How can I do lip tricks? Also, hi, Callum. Should we... Fish said, how's the back tail? In the members only stream yesterday, we battled a back tail on transition for literally like 45 minutes. I figured them out. I can do them like 9 out of 10 times now. I'll show you guys some lip tricks in a sec. But I first got to get this hard flip back lip. Oops. Stream is on 60. Oh yeah, I forgot my stream set to 1920, 1080 at 60. Can you set streams to 120? Like, is that an option you can do or no? Because that'd be kind of sick. Have I skated the concrete ledges? I don't think so. I honestly haven't explored that much in session. Like, in the maps at least. This one's going to be hard because I am going to have to use the directional pop. 1.0 is good, but the controls... So, Love Time, out of curiosity, like, did you play Skater XL? Because if you adjust the controls, it's pretty much the same. Also, what up, Dubs? Are we back? Please tell me we're back. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're back. It says we're chilling. Okay. I was about to lose. I was about to lose my mind. I don't know if you guys tuned into yesterday's stream, but we had so many. It wasn't even like, for once, it wasn't my fault. It was just YouTube had a platform-wide crash for live streaming only, and I was getting so mad. But we good. Okay. I saw your chat about that, Eduardo. You should get, like, as long as you have YouTube notifications enabled, you should get notifications for the members only streams. To be fair, I do also send out a ping in Discord, so make sure you're in the channel with notifications on if you want that. But I don't really know how YouTube notifications work, to be honest. All right, I'm used to XL. I suck at this game. Go head on over to my Discord, D. Type in ! Discord. I have a channel that shows all of my session stats, because I was the same way, which I got my settings to feel as close to Skater XL as possible, which will make the learning curve a lot less. Still, you're gonna hate the game at first, like I'm telling you that. But and yeah, Tyler, my control's the same. But check out these transition tricks. Fish, are you still in here? Fish is was in the member stream yesterday, and we battled the back tail forever. Check this out. I'll get it in 3 tries. 1, 2, 2.5, 3. So I finally figured out how to properly do transition, or like, so there's transition tricks that work and there's transition tricks that don't work. 50-50s are way harder than most tricks. 5-0s are way harder than most tricks. Blunts are way harder than most tricks. So the tricks that I can do easily are, you know, back tail, front tail, back lip, front lip, crooks, nose grinds, anything like that. Blunts do work, but you have a crazy small timing window to do it. You can pop into blunts pretty easily. Like if you want to cheat and ollie into them, that works. It's still, like, you know, not as smooth as we'd like it, but and then you have to directional pop in, which is what I always forget. What up, Juan? Can you rock to fakie? Yeah, that's also, so let me see, we go like rock to fakie is one that I'm working on. Going too fast. There. Ugh, that one was gross. Yoga, if you're doing a big spin on flat, try using the quick shoves. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing, and I do like them a lot more. But we can do, like, I was messing with kickflip back nose blunts, which, let's see. I've been good, Dark. Thank you. Love time. Go to my Discord channel, accept the rules, and then it's in Skater XL and session stats. It's one of the channels you'll see. There. And I was talking to Monk about it. The pop out, like, again, all lip tricks are in experimental. It's not done, which a lot of people were mad about. I'm fine with it. I just want to play the game. You know what I mean? But he did say, like, there's a ton of known bugs, a ton of known glitches. One of them being just the absurd pop out. Like, you would never pop out a back nose blunt to flat. You know what I mean? ASAP Gabe was good. Randall, how are you? But, I mean, that's new. I could never do that before. Discord link. Type in ! Discord. Let's see. Name another. Give me a transition trick. Well, I don't want to, like, spend 45 minutes on one trick like we did last time, but we'll do our best. Vato, peace out. Callum, my bad. Chat's popping off right now. Yeah, you can pump in transition. It's not very pretty, but it's just crouch, like, it's doing an ollie minus the front foot. So you just crouch like that, and if you turn your pumping impulse multiplier all the way up, which is what I have, you can see it kick in a lot easier. You can see us getting speed there, but it's not very fluid. Do Dominic says bad controls. You probably want legacy controls, huh? Do a back disaster. All right. Let me go straight on. I can't do 50-50s, Ty. I'm not good at them. There's our back disaster. Yeah, go for it, Kiba. Oh yeah. So I was talking to Garrett about that idea. That was a good back D. About turning down the grind pop to help with that huge pop out. But Monk was saying that it's just a bug in the game where it's like, yeah, you can. You can turn your grind pop all the way down. It'll mitigate it a little bit. But it's still not going to be as good as it should. Like Monk said, the transition skating isn't anywhere near how they want it for the final, you know, the final version of it. It's kind of a placeholder for now. But the fact that we can do it is like huge step in the right direction. Sock says I missed the Twitch streams. It's the same shit, just a different platform. You still here? We still vibing. We still having a good time. Lumpy Schmeat. Yo, bro, you should go get that checked out, my guy. I don't think your Schmeat's supposed to have lumps in it, bro. What up, though? Ram, how are you? Welcome. Pre-gaming for a wedding right now. I forget that that's a thing. People get lit at weddings, huh? Oh, I bought the DLC. So we have the Hanger and Petrus. Hey, hold on. Hold on. Codename Mr. Paul with a $5 dono. Thank you. Said, I'm on your side with enjoying the foundation of 1.0. I'm a console player and I love that it takes some time to really get good and have low. I agree. And I think after talking to a couple other people, that's kind of the consensus. That 1.0 is a great platform, but there are a lot of people that don't think it was ready for 1.0. Because before, you can kind of hide behind the alpha. Like, oh, this doesn't work. It's an alpha. Don't get mad. The game's not out yet. Where now the game is out. So now people can get mad at things. And maybe I'm just too soft of a person, but like, I think it's a great start. I'm excited to see the future of it. A lot of people are saying like it shouldn't have been released yet, blah, blah, blah. So, and yes, this map was a mod. It's now officially part of the game. Which, like, honestly, probably stupid of me to buy it because I'm on PC, so I can just use it as a modded map. I don't know. As of now, I mean, I'm supporting the devs 100%. I'm happy to give them money. Toppy, I have a channel in my Discord where I show my stats and all of my game settings if you want to fine-tune yours. Aloha Truman. How do you dark slide? Dark slide trick tips with Garrett Jenner. First things first, you're gonna want to make sure that they are on. Kind of covered by chat right now, but if you go into grind settings, make sure they're on. If they're not on, they won't work. Can someone type in !Discord and tell me if the link works? Someone's saying the link is outdated. This is the Beatrice Park, Jesse, which is part of the deluxe version. It's a DLC. Anyway, what I was saying is for dark slides, it works fine. Okay, cool. For dark slides, you do a kickflip and then you catch the board by going up and down on your sticks. You can probably use one foot. Doesn't matter how you catch it. Just catch it upside down and then it's the same as a grind. And then just flick it to get off. Not really Chrome, but I went through and I made it as straightforward as possible. I labeled each one. If you think 1.0 is bad, go watch Jail's series. So yeah, I mean, if you've been following Session for a while, it's come a long way for sure, 100%. Do you need to have Caspers on for dark slides? No, you gotta have dark slides on. Can we see how primos work? Yeah, primos are. Where are primos again? Is that an experimental? Yeah, so primos. Let me see if I can do one. It's literally the exact same thing. You just do a flip and catch it when it's primo, and then to get out, you just flick it out. Getting out of them is kind of weird. I wonder if there's an easier way to get out of it. Yeah, I don't know. Let me turn that off. Have you got new transition yet? Yes, actually. I was just showing that earlier. It's definitely challenging. It's not, you know, that I think if I had to pick my biggest complaint in session 1.0, it's that transition isn't as fluid as I like, but you can skate it, so I'm not gonna get too mad, you know. But certain tricks are pretty easy. Kind of. This is a hard bowl to skate, dude. You know, back tails. I'm getting tail slides pretty consistent. You can just do stall tricks. You know, back lip or back disaster, whatever. Stuff like that. You still get the hang-ups every now and then, but... Young said, you know, if you'll be able to adjust your steez for tricks and stance. Well, you kind of can. Just in the sense that you can do tricks differently. For example, like you can do a sick boned kickflip. You know, you bone it out all nice and easy. Back foot catch, all that. Or you can go through and you can do like a rocket kickflip. It varies depending on the flick that you do. And then you can also go through and like that's the glory of the stats menu is you can change your board to body distance to adjust your style there. You can adjust pretty much everything. How do you open the replay editor so fast? It's just the what? Not the start button. What's the button? The other button that's not this button but the other button. That's how you open it up. Select, thank you. That's what it is. It's called the select button. I don't play manual catch. I was messing with it. I mean, I'm down to mess with it for a little bit. Gameplay, flip trick settings, manual. I think as of now, because I would play manual catch on Skater XL for the added challenge because the game got easy. Session is still pretty hard. So I don't like I find it challenging enough without it. But for flat ground tricks, I'm beginning to understand it. Let's see. Let me try a tray flip here. Oh, I caught it too early. There. So it's just like, it's hard. I don't even think I've tried it with grinds yet. Let me just try something easy like a kickflip front board because I wonder if I have to... Do I have to double input or can I just go... Catching it too early. Because you really might have to double... Oh, no, maybe it works. Yeah, it might just work. I can catch with grind input? Okay. So that means we could go like... Oh, yeah. So that's on manual catch. What map is this? This is the Beatrice map. I actually didn't know this until recently because I know I pre-ordered or I ordered the deluxe version on PlayStation, but if you're on Steam and you type in session, oh, it was right there. If you type in session, there's Session Skate Sim and there's Session Supporter Edition. If you already have Session Skate Sim, which I'm assuming most of you do, you can buy this for the extra $13 or whatever. And that gives you Creature Hanger and Beatrice, which are two DLC maps. Also, peace out, Ty. Have a good day today. Six. They put out a day one patch, I think, and then I believe they said they had another DLC planned for December. And yeah, Dusk, I agree. Okay, I am gonna turn off auto or manual catch for now though. I don't have that many they see me rolling. I think like 400 or 500. I know a lot of people have like 2,000, stuff like that. When did Session get mods? I don't know, like 2018, 2019. I don't have any mods installed right now though. Do you think there'll be a mod browser? There is a mod browser, fool. Like I said, there's been a mod browser for years. This is all, I don't have it installed right now. But yeah, I mean, this is where you get all your modded maps, all your modded clothes, all of everything. When I did a fresh install of 1.0, I don't have this link, so this isn't active right now, but you have it. There's still no goofy animations. They need an animator before they can add that, and they're actively looking to hire one, but they don't have one as of now. There's a mob browser, fool. I don't know why I've been sassy lately. About the story, how long does it take to finish it? I don't know. It's not a good story mode, no offense. But like, it's not like Skate 3 or something like that. It's more of just like you meet pros and you do tricks. I don't play the game for that. I mean, realistically, I'm just gonna use the give me all my stuff back mod to bypass all of it. But some people are into that type of thing. Look at that, we doing lines. Okay, let me explain the manual catch for you, Jared, because it took me forever to understand it, and I finally understand it to the point where I can use it. I still don't use it, because I was so used to Skater XL manual catch, where you tap the stick in, right? If you want to do a kickflip, you kickflip, and then push it as a button. For Session, oh, you do get it? Okay. Yeah, I didn't get it, that you have to go towards the center of the board for whatever stance you're in. So like if you want to do a tray flip and catch with your front foot, you have to bring the front foot down. It was confusing as hell for me, but after the upgrade to Unreal 5, do you think it'll still be on current gen? I don't know. I think that's a lot of people's concern though, which this is me being a privileged little YouTuber right now. I really want Unreal 5. I don't care if it ruins it for Xbox One. That's so fucked up to say. But like, that's also me not knowing much about game development. But like, I've seen Unreal 5 trailers of like what's possible, and like if they can get Session to look like those crazy hyper realistic Unreal 5, I'm a play it, you know. But it would be cool if you could you know, still lower your graphics settings and make it playable on current gen console, because that would be like a huge fuck you to the entire a lot of the community, you know what I mean? Are the controls different between Skater XL and Session, and is Session better in gameplay over Skater XL? I recommend still loading. You should watch the last video on this channel, because that kind of explains that you're not gonna have fun playing Session, whereas I think I would have more fun playing Skater XL. However, as a skateboarder, I love battling a trick. I love spending an hour trying to get something to work. So it's realism versus fun. That's the comparison in my perspective. The controls are the same, left foot, right foot. My best looking trick in Session. I don't know. I do like hard flips. Hard flips look pretty damn good. Tray flip, crook, nollie flip. All right. We'll try it on a low little ledge here. And yeah, they see me rolling. I'm bummed Jamie isn't in chat. Jamie has been trying to get me to play Subnautica for so long. That was kind of it. We got a whack pinch. It was like a nose grind. It was a
pinch violation.
But I mean, we did get it. How do you crook? There's two ways to do it. The easiest way, you can see my controller, right? Oh, first off, if you guys are having trouble with grinds in Session, do this right now. Go to options, go to gameplay, go to grinds, turn on casual grinds and have grind alignment all the way up. It's going to take away from the realism a little bit, but it is going to make you not want to throw your controller directly into your monitor and break everything. And then as you get better at grinds, you want to slowly lower the grind alignment so it's less and less and less forgiving, and eventually you'll be able to, you know, play on super low. Also, I know, Blakely, I've been like reading your responses to shit and no one like takes your advice. And to do a crook, you just pop and angle that front foot. So like to do a nose slide, you would take your right stick or whatever your front foot is all the way to the right. Because if you do it without the ledge, see how it moves our board? So for a nose slide, you would just boom, boom. For a crook, you just do a little bit less. So like there. And then next to the ledge, boom, boom. That's a bad one. Like that. Been up for days to finally chill and watch your stream. Hell yeah, Venom. Yeah, we showed him off a little bit, Erwin. I was trying to do it at the Beatrice Bowl, which is definitely not super easy to skate. At all. But let's see if we can do our signature back tail. Almost. We got this. Honestly, as bad as it looks, it's so much easier if I don't have to actually worry about the bowl and I can just like start in here and push up to it like this. That was so bad at the end. Bro, if I see the chat, do you think Session is better than Skater XL one more time? I'm gonna lose it. No, I think it's different. I think 50% of people will like Session more, and I think 50% of people will like Skater XL more. I think Session's more realistic, therefore I like it more. Does that answer your question? Why is it not working now? Shut up, Erwin, I'm gonna fight you. Oh my god. Now that's all I'm gonna see in my chat. There's a back tail. Tristan says, and the 50% on this Session side are correct. No, there is no better game. It's just whatever you want to play. You can't like, it's a personal preference. There is no better preference. It's whatever your preference is. No, Rufus, this is not modded. It used to be a modded map, but they added it as a DLC now. So if you get the support, I don't know if it's the supporter edition or the deluxe edition, but it's on Steam. It is there. It is available. Along with this too. The Creature Hangar, which I guess was a really early dev map that is now a DLC that you can play on. But yeah, I have no mods, no modded maps, no anything right now. Jens! Look at you silently lurking in the shadows. How you been, dude? This is a crazy map. Bielka said it's kind of lame. The DLC map is something we could get for free. Yeah, but I mean, if you're on PC, you can still get it for free. You know what I mean? The only reason I paid for it is because I want to support the team. But like, if you can still get modded maps on PC, so I'm pretty sure you can still just download Beatrice, you know, if you chose not to support the devs. Do you think Easy Day will make a comeback? No. I'm not ruling it out, but I've lost hope, if that makes sense. Because I had their back for so long about like they're gonna push out updates. I swear they have to, and they just never did. Can console players get these maps? Yes. Again, every single thing that I am doing in this stream is on on every platform. I don't have any mods installed. There is no only PC on this stream. This is vanilla. I could be doing this on my PS5 right now if I wanted. Session map making video. Dude, I really do want to learn how to use Unreal and make session maps. It'd be so sick. Same thing for us, Kieran. Like I paid the $13 for the deluxe version to get these maps. Sin said I can help you there. I'm so down, Sin. Garrett, you probably won't see this, but I went to Woodward and I'm oh, nice. Hell yeah, Whiskey. That's dope. What graphics settings are you running? I'm running ultra everything, but I have the NASA PC. I'm on 120 FPS, everything epic. So yeah, I'm on full everything, baby. Also, Timpish, this is for you. Oh, I gotta go way faster. Hold on. I still gotta go faster than that? Ow. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. I gotta do it twice. Trent came in with a $2 dono and Sin came in with a tier 1 membership. Trent said, some people's kids, man, they just don't get it. And then Sin with the tier 1. Thank you, Sin.
In case you guys didn't know, every week I have an exclusive members-only stream for those that are a member of my channel. If you would like to become a member of the channel, type in !sub or click the link in the description. Thank you for your patience and for watching the stream.
My airplane announcer. Thank you, Sin. This is proving to be a way bigger gap than I thought. I was gonna... You said ollie down the ramp. I was gonna do this. If you push or run and then push... That really didn't do anything, huh? Oh. Whoops. My bad. My bad. You know, I guess for the sake of this trick, we can really utilize the stats menu here. Push force all the way up. Push speed all the way up. There's your ghetto bird. I wish you'd try on PS4 because it's almost unplayable. Forever in peril. There are a lot of PS4 players in chat right now that are not having issues. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what issues are you having? Like just performance issues or what? Xbox is known to be just completely scuffed right now. I kind of thought it'd be fixed by now, but they're well aware of the Xbox issues. 120 FPS won't work. Huh? Hey, Sin! Sin with a gifted sub, and it got gifted to Tony. Hell yeah! I think the Truce Gate is better than Session. Ooh. Is there a mod for this map? I don't think so. That I know of. There is for Beatrice, but I don't know about this one. Oh, Husk. That happened to me. Husk has the naked skater vibe, or the naked skater glitch. Are you on PC? And did you previously have mods? Because I had the naked skater glitch and I hated it. I haven't noticed that, Jared. Thank you, Ben. They don't have an animator, Fika. So they're actively looking for an animator, and then they're gonna add animations. Osher says, how do you use Smith and Feeble Grind? So they're definitely hard. It's probably my least favorite trick in the game, or not my least favorite, but the hardest to do. It helps, again, to go to your gameplay, grind settings, have your grind alignment all the way up, just to cheat, essentially, to get you familiar with it. But it's just down on your back foot. Like, if you look at my controller overlay on the top left, down on the back foot and diagonal up on like this would be a front feeble for me. So if you go like, and if that happens, you just do it again. And the reason it looks so ugly, that's that grind alignment. So because you bumped the grind alignment all the way up, it's going to be way more forgiving. So you get super ugly pinches like that. And you can mess with it. Like if you go gameplay, grind settings, if you can mess with this, then it'll make it harder, but you'll get your pinches better. That was a good one. But you see the difference there? You see how that grind alignment made the pinch so much more realistic? That's the perk of the grind alignment. I'm disappointed. Wait, what do you mean by that, Skate Dog? The front foot, back foot controls are 100% working. The animations are still scuffed. But what do you mean the front foot, back foot controls? How do you go fakie? Like that? Is that what you mean? When is Skater XL gonna drop more maps on console? December 21st. Just start spreading false information. That'd be kind of, I mean, that wouldn't be funny at all, but it's like stick with the date and like spread it around the community so everyone thinks there's gonna be something happening on the 21st. They're reversed for Goofy. No, they're not. What do you mean? Also caught, I was 100% kidding. There's no fucking updates. My bad. For doing that to you. I'm confused on what Skate Dog is saying though. There's no reversed anything. Oh, Zach said, okay. I got you. I was saying, you were saying front foot, back foot. Right. Okay. I understand what you're saying now. Then yeah, scuffed. You think there should be a story mode? There is. I play left foot, right foot because that's how I played Skater XL. Blackwell, you go to, if you're on Steam, you buy the supporter edition of the game. If you already have the base edition, you'll just pay the difference, so you'll pay $13. You can get Petrus for free, but I mean, at this point, I think we should support the developers. I think they've done nothing but great things, and they deserve our money at this point. If you're on PS4, PS5, Xbox, I think you just buy it in the store, or what? Do you get tired of answering the same questions? No, yesterday, I don't know if you watched yesterday's stream. I was getting flustered yesterday because people kept asking about legacy controls or all that. But like that, I don't know. I don't mind at all. Especially now, like at this new of a point in the game, so many people are gonna have so many questions that I'm gonna, you know, I have no problem doing my best to answer it at least. Do you think they should add sponsors to the game? What do you mean? I mean, I think it'd be... What up, Jay? I think it'd be super sick if they had, like, a super in-depth story like Skate 3, but that's not what the game is going for. Like, then it's no longer a sim, it's a game. But it'd be a cool feature, you know? Fee says, can you try half cab front? Oh, yeah, that's a sick trick. But that's probably going to push my abilities. We'll try it though. So half cab. Okay, we got this. Yeah, not yet, Alexander. There's half cab 50. I get so like disoriented in the air of which way to put my sticks. Elijah, I'm on the Beatrice map. Okay, wait. Oh, okay, I got it. Yeah, Bialco, the 180 grinds are so confusing, but it's sick. No, see, I look down at my thumbs and I'm doing the wrong thing. My thumbs are here, they have to be there. You picked a hard trick, man. Oh. Okay. I used left, right, Nathan. It's the closest to Skater XL that you can get. And everyone asking for my camera settings, my stat settings, all of that, it's all in my Discord. You can type in !Discord, and then check out the Session and Skater XL chat. Skater XL and Session stats channel. Dude. I think I'm doing it right? Oh, not what I was trying, but that did look cool. Half Cap Smith. That was it, but it was the wrong input. I forgot to dip my front foot. Dude. You know what it might be, honestly? My grind alignment might have been too high. Oh, is that what it is, Soft? Soft was saying it might be my auto grind. Or the... whatever the fuck it's called. Nice, Garomba. Ooh, okay. Christian, how are you? So why didn't that work? It's I see what I'm doing wrong, but I can't tell myself to fix it because I'm not doing what I should be doing. There it is. That's what we just did. Peace out, love time. What we just did. This is my pitch to sell you on Session. We just battled a trick, not for long, 5-10 minutes, but I mean, I'm assuming most of you skate in real life. You know how you'll try a trick 20 times and like realistically you're doing the same thing over and over again, but you're subconsciously making little adjustments. That was the closest simulation to real skateboarding that you can possibly have in a video game. I was like adjusting the way that my front foot pinched the board just ever so slightly, and we battled it until, you know, we got into it. That is a beautiful trick. I want to film it. see. We'll film it like here. So we're gonna go in. Maybe, yeah, we can have it zoomed all the way. Okay. I play skate games, so I could never learn the skateboard. I mean, Jay, if you get into something like this, like, this is this game will challenge you, you know? Okay, and then we come in. There. 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 I do want to be a little bit more down here, though. Yeah, so then we can come in here. Sorry. Are all the clips you film saved in the game? You can save them. They're not automatically saved. I'll show that in a sec, too. So let's do... Should we start it out of focus? I almost like that look. And then come in focus here. Can we add some slow-mo? Oh, Randall, you already know. You already know we're adding slow-mo. We're adding all the slow-mo. I wish that I like 5-0'd out of it or like lifted up a little bit more on the dismount. Because I kind of just flopped off of it. And then we're gonna add a little bit of camera shake here. Yeah. All right, King, I'm down. And then last thing, you already know. We're adding a bunch of slow-mo. So there. Let's see what I want. I want to go here. Here. Maybe we'll do that. I'm not sure. I always go overboard on the slow-mo. Hey, Fika! With the tier 1 membership. God damn. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He said for the steez. Appreciate you, man. Again.
For those members of the stream, we have a weekly members-only hyper-exclusive Cool Kids Club where only members are allowed.
I can't do that. I do have a weekly members-only stream where only the members are invited. We kind of play whatever you guys want. Sometimes it's session, sometimes it's other games. If you're interested in joining as a member, type in !sub. And then we'll even like, should we even slow-mo the end there? Like this. That wasn't bad, no? Trajan says, please, Garrett, how what, Trajan? Sorry. And yeah, Joey, this is 100% vanilla. No mods. No mods, no modded maps. You want it more 90s looking? You want a 4.3 VX? You want 90s? I hate that filter. How do I get rid of the filters? I don't want this filter. I want the filter off. How'd you get that map? It's the deluxe version. Oh god, how do I get rid of the filter? It says there's none. That was weird. How did you keyframe on PS4? So it's the same on all platforms. Oh god. Should we do the... Oh, it was the VX, got you. Should we do a keyframing tutorial? Do you guys want that? Skate China Banks? Okay. Is there a China Banks map, or where do I find it? Seesaw says no. Show all clips. I haven't saved any clips. I just recorded on my computer, so I don't have them in game. Where is China Banks? Mario says needs mods. What mods? Culture Center. Oh, Travis, you have the naked man glitch too? Oh man, you're in for a treat. So, I'm assuming you're on PC, and I'm assuming you used to have mods. It's kind of messed up. What I suggest that you do, and it's gonna include you doing a fresh install of the game, which means if you've done any of the story mode, you're a shit out of luck. But go to JL Nightmare's channel and watch this video, because this is what you need to do to essentially fresh install everything. I know, Venom, I know. How do I get up there? Do a hard flip back Smith? Yeah, I'll, people want me to skate China Banks, though, so hold on. Alrighty. No, that's not true, Angelina. Vato was actually just in chat. He said he updated the board break mod. He said he updated the physics menu mod, or the physics mod. So a lot should be updated. Everything should be updated for the most part, actually. Boards can't break without mods, Zocking. There is a mod for it, though, if you're on PC. Did they ollie over this in the trailer, or did they... Oh, they probably went like this. Can you do a kickflip front blunt? For the culture. Oh, no, hold on. I gotta do a better one than that. Yeah, if you're on PlayStation, Zocking, then no, you can't break boards. There you go. Howdy, Fighting Chicken. How are you? Night skated. Does it look good at night? Oh, wow. It does look good at night. The bench is on the bottom. Wow, that's sick. Ruben, they're for sure gonna fix impossibles. Needed nose blunt pop over. Okay. I like it, I like it. Ooh, that would have been sick. I've never met Jail Nightmare, but we've done videos together. Super, super, super cool guy. Never been in real life. Dude, this is hard. Hold on. Because I'm gonna have to directional pop into... Sounds good. Do a kickflip. All right. What are some of the new things, including the update? This map? I suggest you go watch a YouTube video on it. It'll be so much easier to explain. Ah, damn, I didn't think this was gonna be such a battle. Do a tray flip, all right. I know you do gotta have the quick thumbs. The directional pop out back to the left is what's getting me. That was pretty much the worst one we could have done. That wasn't even a nose blunt. No, 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 Blakely. We can't take that despicable trash. I'm writing an 8-5 right now, Karomba. Oh, in game at least. Dude. I don't fully understand the directional popping. Leon, how are ya? Because I feel like I'm directional popping, but then sometimes it doesn't work. I'll give it a couple more. Also Venom, yes. They are. Oh! See, I'll do the directional pop. And I get to the right side of the rail, but then I hit that thing. I don't know how to fix that, really. Tom, I don't know. I'm sure some sort of copyright issues or copyright reasons. Oh, I thought that was it. I tried to time it to land between them, but I still hit that bottom one. Okay. I gotta wait till the really bottom there. This game really brings out the skateboarder in you, in that you will battle a trick for much longer than you want to battle a trick. I don't even want to battle this anymore, but I have to as a skateboarder. Okay. I got it now. Popping out to switch would work, but I don't want to pop out to switch. I got it right here. One more try. There it is. So, Patty, the side impulse doesn't affect grinds. We got confirmation on that. I mean, it was... That's not exactly how you lock into a nose blunt, not gonna lie. But for the sake of our battle, we're taking it. We gonna take it, though. We gonna take it. What other trick you guys want? Front... Ooh, you know what could be sick? Would be front blunt, backside flip in. So, like, I'm gonna have to directional pop to the right. Other way. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be sick. I didn't, Venom, no. Ooh, CM said switch flip feeble. That'd be challenging. No. You know what? I think I need... Let's lower that a little. Zune, what mods are you trying to install? Oh! This is hard. This is a challenging spot to skate. I'm having the same issue with those annoying poles. Durf, what platform are you on? I mean, I didn't go into the bank, but it's fine. Let's skate the actual the banks. Oh, also King, are you still in here? Because we gotta try my 2 least tried tricks. No, I've never been in real life, Erwin. Obviously seen footage, but that's gonna be hard. Oh, I guess I can pump it. I forgot that you can actually pump in this game. So that means we can, like... Let's turn this down. Because, yeah, technically we could pump through all those. That's sick. Please backside flip in and then revert out. Where do you want the revert? Hopping, no. Completely vanilla. Zune says session community is actually kind of wholesome compared to the skate 3 I'm used to. Yeah, a lot of it is just, it's such a smaller community, whereas we're all kind of like-minded and just, we really want a realistic skate sim. Hey! Josh skates with the $5 dono that said, sing your favorite song while doing a trick. I don't have a favorite song. I'm one of those interesting people that doesn't know song lyrics. Like, I know songs, I can hum songs, I can sing along, but I don't know lyrics. So do you have to create your own characters? A little bit of both. The character customization is not very much right now, which I think was a complaint for a lot of people. But you can, there's 16 pros that you can choose from if you want like a pre-made character. Peace out, Zune. I'll catch you around. I was doing these too. Oh, I'm trying varial double flip and then hard double flip. Yeah, Fika, I got you. Let me get this first though. Oh, okay. Nope, that's the quick shoves kicking in. That's tough for me. Who changed your perspective on Session being a longtime Skater XL player? JL Nightmare. JL Nightmare is the reason that I enjoyed the game. He's the one that helped me set up my controls to get it to feel good. And then from there, it was just me as a skateboarder actually feeling Session's potential. Because I talk about this pretty openly too. It's like, I don't really realistically give a shit about how the game looks or the animations or anything like that. As long as I can see what tricks I'm doing, I care about how it feels, if that makes sense. And the game feels more realistic. Ah, okay. Dude, I can't get that. I need that hard flip at the end. Yeah, facts, Tony. He really did. I feel like I'm doing it. I don't know why it's going. There it is. Okay. Burial double. I'm all vanilla right now, Justin. I don't know why that's happening. The varial double flip seems like it's working so easily. But then the hard double flip, I have to just be timing something wrong. But also, what up, Pog? Good morning. And Cash, I really do agree. 100, I really do agree. JL is in the game, Christian. Oh, that could have been it. That could have been it. I got it right here. This is it right here. Boom. Boom. Nope. Okay. We're going to give up on that. We are going to give up on that. Let's, I'm down to do the story mode a bit. Get our cash up. Get that money up. Ya boy's getting his bread up. Acquire that bread. Samson, let me see a flat big heel. I got you. I don't got you. That one looked kind of gross. Isn't that weird, Swanton? Okay, where do you want me to go? Here. Jack Attack says, what's a backside 180? I thought it was an ollie that you hold the left trigger to go backside. That would be correct. So backside 180 is when your back is facing the way that you're going. So that's a backside 180. That's a frontside 180. Or a switch front 180, but yeah. Callum, I think the Xbox version is hit or miss for certain people. Because Nacon or Creature did say that they're looking at a bug fix, so something is broken, but I just don't think it's universally broken. I think just for some people it is. Oh, thank you, Chu. I don't know how I overlooked that. Whoever was asking about the front side and backside 180s, don't think of it versus the trigger. Think of it, this is hard. This is my skateboarder brain kicking in. It's not like a backside 180 is a left trigger. It's a left trigger if you're regular. It's okay, Garrett. Words. What are we gonna say here? We're moving forward right now. When we do our 180, if you want it to be backside, your back is going to be going towards the direction you're pushing. So if you're goofy, it is going to be your left trigger because you're going that way. But if we're if we're skating regular and we wanted to do a back 180 and we did our left trigger, you'd do that, which now your front is facing the way that you're going, which would make it front side. So it's always it's not relative to the buttons you're pushing, it's relative to the stance you're standing in. Repeat said stats menu video. I have it in my Discord. I have all of my settings if you're interested in all that. All that. I'm having a hard time getting transitions. Got the settings turned on and can't figure out how to... Okay. I got you. Let's do it. We'll make it... I'll make it quick. I like going to San Francisco and going to the tennis court. The pool here is really good for working on your transition tricks, Kieran. Yeah, head on over here. Yeah, keep running on over here. And again, certain tricks are easy, certain tricks are not. You said crook fakie. That's an easy trick. When your back truck starts getting involved is when the experimental really starts showing. So give me a couple tries. I should be able to get the crook fakie. Hold on. Doesn't usually take me this long. I'm cracking under pressure. I'm cracking under pressure. This is literally my first try trick every time. No, it's not, Tommy. You know what? Although that one is better for learning tricks on, I'm just more familiar at the LES park now. Yeah, so the back truck's not broken. There's just a way smaller window of success, if that makes sense. I swear I was doing this earlier. It's all timing. Oh, and then Monk did also tell me there's a weird bug going around where if you're trying a coping trick over and over and over again, the game just freaks out and you won't register the coping at all. So just do any flat ground trick and it kind of resets it. If you're experiencing it where the coping just will not register. For me it's 10:40 a.m. Sam, peace out, my guy. Yeah, like what's happening right now never happens to me, and I'm of course it happens when I'm trying to showcase something. What up, Ghosty? This is bizarre. So you just kind of nose manual into it? No. Let's do quick transition lesson with Garrett Jenner. It all relies on a power slide input, which what a lot of you may not know, because I didn't know, is if you put your feet in the up and down position and you time it right so you don't do a mini ollie, this is now power slide position. Because now if you move your feet out, you start a power slide. You'll also notice if you enter power slide position and you take off a foot, you scrape the tail, you scrape the nose, and that's because you're entering the power slide stance first, which is telling the game that you're going to do a power slide. And the reason that's helpful is because for back tails, for example, if you're in power slide stance, you remove one foot and twist the other. Hold on, I need to go faster. See how you turn like that? So that can be useful for back tails. Like watch my controller overlay here. See how I'm letting go of my front foot and then sliding in. Get what I mean? It's 50-50 stance, Ghosty. So up on front foot, down on back foot. And essentially every single transition trick relies on that power slide input. The power slide input is what tells the game you're going to hit the transition. So the easiest trick to do is... I would say the easiest trick to do is... rock fakie or back disaster. Because you can pop into it. And then you just trigger... Let's see, how do I explain this? It's super hard to explain. It's easier to just show. Whenever you're gonna touch the coping is when you want the power slide input to be initiated. So, for a back disaster, you pop into it like you would for an ollie, like a backside 180, and then before you hit the coping, you enter power slide stance, which is going to be up and down, and then use the bumpers to get back in. The thing about back disasters is even though they're the easiest, they don't always look very pretty. I'm just kind of trying to figure out a way to explain how that power slide stance works. You know, how do you bump out of grinds? LB or RB. So depending on what up, Dark? Depending on what way you want to pop out, you push that bumper. So for the disaster, I'm pushing LB, and it'll push you that way. Pushes you out. Yeah, or back revert in. And then so what I was saying, I don't know why that crook wasn't working. Give me a sec. Because crooks are usually super easy. Okay, it was timing. So here's where things get confusing when it comes to the power slide input. The reason crooks are easier is because I'm holding the power slide input the whole time. And then right when my front truck is on the coping is when I let go of my back foot, which does that, right? You see how that works? So that's why front truck tricks are so easy. And then wait, try what with quick shoves off, Erwin? And you can also just power slide into them, which is always fun. No, horny. W bot. Like, look at that, baby. Do you guys remember how long we were trying that in the members only stream? So what I did there, I'm in power slide stance right now, which is the 50-50 stance. Up on front foot, back on, down on back foot. Here, I let go of my front foot and I twist my back foot, which triggers that. And I'm also using the trigger to rotate my body. Once I'm in, I'm just holding that back tail. Here, I directional pop. So I'm popping to the left to pop in and go in. Also, Gray says, how does it work so well for you? So I've learned it's not a matter of it working well. It's a matter of doing it right, which is funny because that's how real skateboarding is. And that's why I talked. Thank you, Kennedy. That's why I talked to Monk today, because I wanted to know what tricks work. And certain tricks like 50-50s, 5-0s, any trick where your back truck touches, those are still experimental. Like, you can be doing totally the right thing and it still won't work, which is why I'm trying to avoid those for now. But tricks like crooks, over crooks, disasters, tail slides, those are pretty correct. Yeah. You still get bugs like that, but it's like, let's try back tail kickflip to regular. Oh, did you guys see that one? That felt so sick. And yeah, Randall, actually, I totally lied. What Randall just said, but before you do a back disaster, a basic nose stall is the easiest trick to learn. I'm gonna go over that in a sec. Dude, that was my best trick yet. That looked so sick. I gotta film that. I want this trick for the books. That felt so crazy. So let's see. I'm trying to find the right angle for it. Gray, I have in my Discord. If you type in ! Discord. Honestly, I don't actually like the flip out, so I'm not gonna film it. But it was cool to do. So nose slides. Nose stalls are easier actually. My stats are in my Discord. Forgiven. Remember how I was talking about that power slide stance and how if you let go of one foot, the other foot lifts up? That is going to be the most useful for nose stalls because you can guess, you kind of just time it. So I'm holding, watch my controller overlay. I'm holding power slide stance. I let go of the back foot and you drop back in. That is for sure the easiest transition trick to do. Boom. That's all you got to do. Also, they see me rolling. Thank you. I was hyped on that. And then I think, let me try something. So you can push LB too. LB also bumps you in. I was trying to see if you can like reaver it in, but how do you drop in? You can't. You can't in the sense like you can in Skate 3. Like in Skate 3 when you just push Y and you drop in, you can't do that. You can do like, you could probably ollie into back tail and then LB. You can do that. that actually looked pretty good, huh? Yeah, you can do that. Fish, I don't even have mods. I'm not gonna bother modding it for a little bit. Sorry, I meant after the nose stall. Oh, so you can either push, if you're goofy, you push LB. If you're regular, you push RB. But you can also just let go. Like, I'm pretty sure if you just let go of the controller. Okay, so that time I got over, so I'm going to hang up. Yeah. But as long as you time it right and you get in. Yeah, you just let go. $90? I mean, in the US, at least, it's 39 or 49. Cash, I'm on PC, but I am 100% vanilla, no mods. I could turn on my PS5 and it would look exactly the same and I would do exactly the same shit. 100% the same on all platforms. Power slide stance is up on front foot, down on back foot, but at the same time. That tells the game you're gonna do a power slide. Liliana, what's up? VLYNX, are you sure you're tabbed in? Like, did you push the Windows key and make sure you're clicking on the right window? Now that we did our transition recap, I'm sure throughout the stream again, we're going to have more people come in and ask questions, which I'm down for. But I want to do the story mode for a sec here. Kennedy, I saw someone else respond to you in chat, but the best way is to keep practicing. That's really all you can do. How was that little line, huh? That was sick. Omar, pleasure seeing you. Would spine transfers work in this game? Yeah, in theory. Which is, when I sat down with Monk, that was also one of the trippiest things he said to me. Was, technically, anything is possible. It's just a matter of doing it, which is always the trip to hear, because you have a game like Tony Hawk Pro Skater or whatever, you can't do certain tricks because they're not programmed into the game. But with this, technically, like he kept using the words "in theory" a lot. In theory, you can do anything. It's just a matter of how long it'll take you, you know. And no, Little Len, you can't snap your board without mods. If you're on PC and you have mods, then you can. I'm not a Tony Hawk Pro Skater guy, Dominic. Obviously a staple for everyone. I love those games in my childhood, but now I only play Sims. I'm not good at the Manny reverts, Metro. All right, I don't like the Ribs Man challenge. I don't like the object dropper for some reason. I don't know why. Hey chat, I'm gonna go take a pee-pee really quick. All right, I will be back momentarily. Feel free to hang out amongst yourselves. Be nice. Don't bite each other. All right. BRB. Before I went pee, I saw someone ask, what is the story mode or something? What did you mean by that? Like, I'm not a huge fan of the story mode in this game, just because I don't play it for the story mode. Like, I honestly, now that I'm saying it out loud, I don't think it should have a story mode. If that makes any sense, just because it is, that's like gamifying it, which I think is why a lot of people expect more, is because they expect like a Skate 3 type of thing. If that makes any sense, whereas like adding a story mode to it almost is just like taking away from the sim aspect. But you know, no, I'm actually gonna take back what I just said, because the story mode is so simple that it's not even a story mode, it's more of a tutorial. So like right now we got to go find Ribs Man, and I did this before I reset my game, obviously. He's gonna tell me how to use the object dropper, and like the previous one was telling us how to do manuals and flip tricks. So I do take back what I just said. It's kind of walking you through how to play the game, and it does it in more of an exciting way than just a standard trick tip or something. Oh, I thought I just got stuck for a sec. Yeah, exactly what you just said, Blakely. It kind of registered in my head right as I said that. Liliana, what is your job? Enlighten me. And yeah, Gelato, they're in my Discord. It's not as good as the story of the first Skate. Well, no, it'll never be as good as the story mode as the Skate series. It's not going for that. Okay. Yep. Place the flat bar down. We're gonna have this thing just extending right off the edge there. Get a grind or slide across the gap and pop out. Let's do front tail, front side flip. Oh, nope. Okay, hold on. Ew. Whatever. I agree, Modus. Modus? Am I saying that right? You're a modder and a nurse. Huh. Sounds fun. Good morning, Luke. This challenge took you a while, John? How come? Tampa in my Discord. Exclamation mark Discord. All right. Let's go find Donovan. He's going to teach us how to pressure flip. Peace out, Kennedy. Thanks for hanging out with us. I'm doing good, Luke. What are you doing up at 4 a.m., bro? Also, I could have swore that I have... Why aren't I getting my copyright-free music? I do agree with that, Daniel. I think that would have been... No, but then it would have added even more confusion, because then people would click it, not really having full understanding of the game, and just make it more difficult for people. It's 7 a.m. here. It's such a trip how time zones trip me out. The streamer king, exactly, Venom. How to lift up or down object dropper. Okay, I'll show you in a sec. I don't use the object dropper very often, to be honest. Okay, what do you want me to do? Land before pressure flips. Damn it. 1, 2. Why can't I do a regular pressure flip? Oh! Oh, it counted as a land, though. How do I get my pressure flips to pop higher? Eh. Whatever. Not much, Silas. Not much. Just chilling. Been working a lot, skating, having fun. All right, moving on. Oh, is it scooping less? It was scooping less, thank you. Where do I go? Talk to Donovan again. Isn't Donovan right here? I gotta go find the other Donovan, I guess. Yeah, the historical challenges are cool. The historical challenges are cool, and they pay better than the story mode. How'd you break your leg, Liliana? I don't think it's very long, Solaire. I don't actually think I've ever completed it. I don't think it's very long. What up, Blizzard? Hey, look, it's Donovan again. Oh, right, Soraya, sorry. Or Sayarian. Sorry, I'm saying that wrong. Object dropper. So, let's actually try this out. So, I'm mainly just looking at the bottom controls here. LS is move object, rotate, roll, pitch. That's a good question. How can... Maybe you can't, actually. Chat, do you guys know how I can lift something up in the hold trigger and then... Oh, thank you. Thank you. Erwin just helped us out here. So you hold left trigger and then you use the D-pad. I did not know that. That's sick. Thank you. Cool. That's how you do it. I don't use the whatchamacallit, the object dropper very often. What up, Charlie? Tray flip. Laser flip. Impossible. What trick, Jonathan? What did it say? Do any 3 shove variation. Let's do tray double. Oh, that was a sick one. What? Why didn't it count that? It counted that, though, of course. I don't know why it's not counting my laser and tray doubles. No? Okay. I guess we'll just do our crazy 540 flip again. Or how about just a 3 shove on? Oh, no. For sure. It counted that. Who knows? How people be doing Buttery Smith in this game? That pretty much comes down to your grind alignment and just doing it right. Oh, it could be because the double flips on. You're right. Alrighty. Meet me at the shop. Maybe you can get a discount. Sheesh. Talk to Donovan again. Alright. We gotta go find the third Donovan. Shout out to Clark. How you doing, Clark? Clarky boy. Big C. Woot. Hey, what up, Woot? Jamie says, bro, you're so bad. Facts. Facts, no printer, my guy. And yeah, stealable bag. I got rock fakies now. Imagine entering a skate shop like that. Just a banger backside double flip, then just walk in the door. Where do you want me to go? Oh, so what? I gotta get more XP first before I do anything, or what? The pedestrians would be cool if they actually showed up in replays. Do they not? That's kind of how it is in Skater XL too. So are they just not there at all? Oh, that is kind of whack. That would be sick to have them in the replays. Ted, my grind alignment is all the way up because I'm a cheater and I cheat. But for example, like here, let's go back to Beatrice. I was showing the difference between the grind alignment earlier and how much of a difference it really makes. Peace out, Liliana. Have a good day today. For example, actually, what is my grind alignment right now? Oh, I guess it's a little under half. So maybe I'll be able to get a good one. No, so see how it locked us in essentially on the kingpin, which is never how you do a backsmith or a front feeble in real life. That's a grind alignment issue. So if I had lowered my grind alignment, but I got into this, it wouldn't have, I would have fallen. But let's say we go into options, gameplay, grind settings, and we lower this to like 1 or 2. It's going to be way less forgiving. So it's probably going to take a couple tries. See, like what we just did. If our grind alignment was up, we would have gotten in and just had a really ugly pinch. But this is going to be challenging. When you do lock in, essentially, it'll work. See? So it's just way more precise. Also, hell yeah, Solaire. So it really relied on us getting directly where you really would for a front feeble in real life. And then we got in and we got that. We got that dirty pinch. So you can see the difference there, but that's why I play on, you know, somewhere around half. Just because while I'm streaming and just kind of aimlessly skating around, I don't want to have to think about it that much. Also, 916, we can only hope. Yes, Daryl, turn that shit up to 100. Turn that shit up all the way, and it'll make your life easier at first. Oh, also King told me to do this. If we go into skater logs and go to stats, it tells you what tricks you've done the most of and what tricks you've done the least of. So it looks like I have done very little switch heel flips. I've done 2 switch heels. Are there any zeros, actually? Are there any tricks I haven't done? No, so I've done every trick. Fakie, okay, here's one. Fakie frontside 360 shove it, I've done 1. I've done 1 fakie 360 shove it, frontside. And I've done 1 backside over Willy. So we're gonna try to do a fakie frontside 3 shove over Willy. Fakie, wait a sec. Fakie frontside 3 shove. Oh my god, that's gonna be so hard. Oh wait, does it? How do I do that, King? Oh, least used grinds or slides is a back susky. Oh, I see. Least used flip trick is a nollie varial heel. Okay. So you're saying nollie varial heel susky should be my trick. Also, Victor, this is the Beatrice map from the deluxe edition. And Solaire, you should... I thought you can adjust your primo slide, but maybe you can't. Yeah, why is nollie varial heel susky kind of a sick trick? So a little bit too much. Oops. That's hard. Ah. Was that it? That was such a bad pinch, but that was it. And yeah, Bongo, I think they did cut some songs. I don't know why, though. Yeah, so sideways, this select map. Beatrice and Creature Hanger, which is this map, are the 2 DLC maps that you get from the deluxe version of the game. Least used flip trick is now 360 hard flip, and my least used grind is still back susky. Luca, my day's going good. Thank you for asking. Dude, I don't know about 360 hard flip back susky. $13, I think, A. I mean, what I did is I bought Session. I bought it a long time ago, so I don't know what price I got it for. But once you buy Session, if you get the supporter edition, it's an extra $12. So you just pay the difference, essentially. So I just bought this. It says 43, but if you already own, it, you just pay for the update. You know what I mean? Here and there, Venom. Not as much as I was, though. All right, Daryl, this one's for you. Hold on. Tips on transition. Are we going back to our trip? We've done so many transition trick tips in today's stream. Essentially, use the bumpers to get out of your lip tricks. 360 hard flip Susky really do be a Skate 3 staple. It really is, huh? I feel like we're obligated to do it. So a 360 hard flip is just that. How do you get those maps if you already have Session on console? I think you just get the deluxe version from the store. I don't play on console, so I'm not 100% sure. There it is. No worries, Daryl. Have a good one, man. Thank you. I'm not sure, Inver. It was a modded map for Session, too. It was one of the best modded maps for Session, actually, because it had, like, customizable everything. Also, I want to try something here. Sounds good, Fish. I wonder if I can power slide in. Yeah, you can. Wow, that's sick. Sounds good, Callum. I'll check it later after stream. How do you pop out of a crooked grind without flipping out? Your issue is probably a little setting called trick relative input. You should turn off trick relative input, which... where's my fingerboard? I was going to try to give you the fingerboard analogy. Let's say this is your skateboard, okay? This is your skateboard. If you're what trick relative input does is if you're coming at a rail, so let's say the rail's here, you're going this way. If you were to do a front tail, you pop and you turn your board and then you pop out, right? What trick relative input does is it's relative to the trick. So with it on, if you pop and you're in your front tail, your pop out controls now switched. Because normally you would just do an ollie out, which would be down on one stick, up on the other. But because your board is now 90 degrees, you'd have to go right on your popping stick, left on your foot stick, because that's relative to where the board's position is. And if you turn off trick relative input, you still go down and up, and that'll solve the problem. Let me know if that made any sense. I did my best. I tried. Thank you. You guys actually said that was helpful. Sick. I never say helpful things. Yeah, it's especially coming from Skater XL, I think that should be default off because it can be really confusing at first. What was that pink thing though? It's from the beer I had last night. It was a 4-pack of some beers. So they're just there. Actually, I don't know what you're talking about. That's just my fingerboard. HBK, what's good, what's good, what's good? Joey, chat, do you guys know if you have the base version of the game on PS4, PS5, how you get the deluxe version? Do you just go to the store and buy the deluxe version? It just discounts it or what? Bongo, check my Discord for my stats. Well, hello there, poor now. Oh, yeah, Durfee. I gotta have Nightbot chill. Nightbot's been on a power trip. Okay, got you, got you. They are separate. Okay, so yeah, I guess you just have to find the DLC. Also, I've been doing those quick shove big spins instead of normal big spins. And I think they look so much better. I don't think so, Cooked. We can go check it out. You said where is the skate park? Here in the San Francisco map? Sweaty, no. I have him in my Discord if you want to check him out. Like, where is the skate shop? Oh. The one that says skate shop? But where is the skate shop? Oh, I haven't been here yet. Damn, they do got a little shmini mini ramp over here. That's cool. Trying to just get to a drop in. It's so hard. Okay, let's see. I gotta think of the I gotta think of what tricks I want to do. Maybe we do gotta do that little drop in. The filters. I've never messed with the filters. I thought that. I mean, I'll check them out in a sec. Let me just try my rock to. How do you rock to fakie again? It's just up and down. Sorry, one sec. Gotta check my phone. Okay, you guys said the filters. So are there some filters that make it more realistic or what? Because that's under camera. What's like the most realistic filter for session? Because I don't want to have to sort through 200 of them. And no, that's not a modded shop. That's all in the game. I have no mods right now. Not a single mod is installed in the game. Jack says gaming blue boost. Camera. Oh, here's every day. So those are like cinematic. Black and white. Basic. There's no gaming. Wait. Everyday muted warmth. Muted warmth, you said. That one just looks a little... Huh. I don't hate it. I think I can turn down the intensity a little bit. But because it let's see. I'll try more. What was the blue boost? Where is blue boost under? What up, Gustavo? Oh, blue boost. Oh, that one doesn't look bad. Yeah, it's barely noticeable. It only changes blues though, huh? That's the only thing it does. Albin says go Cine Punchy Cool. Oh, that one's not bad either. Yeah, I'm on PC, Gustavo, but no mod, so it's all the same. So that's no filter. It's adding a little bit too much blue, maybe. I think. Also, what up, Jerome? So what we can do is we can just like turn the intensity down a little bit. What do you guys think? Does that look good, or is it still a little bit too blue? There's so, dude, there's so many. There's like literally what, 250? Do clean look for realism. Nixon, where is clean look? What's that under? Because I just want like one to play on. You know what I mean? It's under basic. Clean look. I'm seeing what it does here. What's it even adding? Like maybe like slight hints of orange or something? That does look good. Yeah, it bumped the oranges a bit, I think. Fury says go halfway. Yeah, we'll run that. You said sunset looks amazing with it. Where the sunset at, though? Where the sunset at? We need like this. Oakley, my stats are in my Discord. Let's see, because now here we can make things even more confusing. Day and night. I wish this updated in real time. There's the sun. Woo! Look at that view, baby! God damn! God damn! Would you look at that? Tell me that ain't the most beautiful thing you ever seen. You can change. Oh yeah, I did change where the sun is. I know, it really does feel like I'm in San Fran right now. Thank you, Zune. Much love, man. I'm trying. I want to get like a nice ass artsy clip here. But it's kind of hard to turn in. This is accurate. It does need more fog. Dude, come on. Do you think if maxed out grinding alignment would make lip tricks and grinds? I thought that, but I think it actually makes it harder. Go to the other one. Oh, I'm an idiot. There's one right here that's the exact same, but it has better run up. I feel like that's a pretty realistic trick. Nollie shove, nose manual, nollie heel. did you realize that session runs better? Yeah, that was the whole point of the update. Get everything optimized. I think I want to catch it a little bit earlier. Like that, maybe. Why does it look less orange? Oh, I can't make it 7:30, huh? It's either 7 or 8. Thank you, Trenton. Appreciate it. Yeah, because we're just going to get some beautiful ass view right here. Can someone tell me why I don't have China Banks on PS5 session? You do. You do. Els, hello. Yeah, Flick, we're coming up on 2 hours here. Probably going to call it somewhat soon, but... I should have kept a little bit more of the runway, but... Will you stream straight Fortnite comes out? Hell yeah, you already know I will. That just looks good. Do that. Why I stream Fortnite? I've streamed Fortnite a lot, actually. There, look, here's our clip. Like that just looks pretty damn beautiful. There's also, I don't know if a lot of you guys knew this, but there's a keyframe for time of day. So you can do some really trippy stuff. Like, we can start the clip in the morning. And we end the clip at night, which makes for some super trippy stuff. You know? Or we can make this cooler. Let's start it at 15 there. So now it's technically going to go from daytime to nighttime to daytime again. You can do trippy stuff like that. Hey Garrett, quick question. How do you record your game on stream? What do you mean by that, Zune? How do you record your game on stream? Yeah, what do you mean by that? Also, Soul, I want to go to Australia so bad. I've never been. The time of day keyframe works fine for me. Oh, and then to the homie that was asking about how he didn't have China Banks on PlayStation. Go to select map, go to San Francisco, and you guys said it was Culture Center. And then you just go up on top here. Hey man, I have a quick question. How do you do impossibles? You do a 3 shove, except you go down with your front foot. So a normal 3 shove would be that. A regular, an impossible is that. And because of that whole clipping fix, they look kind of scuffed right now. Oh, is it Zune? I didn't know that. I took the long way, the scenic route. Wait, is it up here or am I tripping? I thought it was right here. Oh, no, it is. Yeah, the Impossibles were beautiful in the earlier version, for sure. Yeah, I took the worst route to possibly get here. Don't judge me. Someone said reducing board to body distance. Yeah, so there's fixes around it, and you can adjust the settings to your liking to make it feel a little bit better. For me, I'm just gonna wait till they fix it. I don't do enough Impossibles to care that much. Do the jump on the right. What do you mean? What you talking about, boy? What up, Brett? How are you? The gap on the ledge? Like the ollie over or what? What, you guys think I'm a skater or something? I don't know the historical spots. I'm just a gamer, man. Luma, to unlock all the hoodies and stuff, you gotta complete this. They're not complete, but you gotta go through the story mode. Can I revert 180 at high speeds? Sure. Let's go as fast as we can. More speed, more power. Oops. Hold on. Like that. If I own the game before 1.0, yes. So you'll just update the game and you have 1.0. Honestly, yes, Bongo. So, because I used to do it in Skater XL, I would give people IRL trick tips using the video game as reference, and it's not perfectly accurate, but even for like a tray flip, for example. Okay, wait, that's not right. Yeah, no, it's not super accurate in session. Favorite ice cream? Can't really go wrong with just good old cookies and cream. Can we hippie flip though? That's the real question. Let's do... Here's what we're gonna try. We are gonna do... Wait, that was the wrong way, no? You look like a cookies and cream guy. I don't know if that's a good thing. Oops. Oh god, what did I just do? How do I reset it? Okay. Are you sure you're doing it right next turn? Okay, wait. Maybe we gotta go faster for this. Hell yeah, Zune. You're liking it then? Oh! Get it, Allison. Oh! Look at that, baby! No way. Wow, that was pretty sick. Damn. Should we push our luck even more? We can do it again. We don't need to clip it. We're just too good. We're too good, baby. That's so sick. Damn, I'm hyped on that. Backside flip. Oh, you want to see something even crazier? If I can get this, we're going to clip it. Watch, hold on. This one might take a sec. Ooh, I'm gonna explain the replay editor in a sec. Oh, okay, hold on. Can we do it going slower? No, I don't think so. Oh, wait. What about this? Because now... I think we can fit it in here. That's what she said. Thank you, Luca. Oh, you guys are saying rocket your flip instead? So yeah, let's go back to where our high pop was. No, Allison, I'm trying. You'll see. You'll see what I'm trying in a sec. Tell Ray I say hi, Connor. Yeah, Big Bro, I'll buy you the game if you donate me 40 bucks. Or 50, however much it costs. Oh! So what's happening here? It's the back. Huh. I don't really know, Venom. Oops. Oh! The thing is, I'm not just trying backside flip. Oh my god. I'm trying backside flip to switch manual down. I think it'd be so sick if I can get it. Yeah, to Manny. We get it clips, baby. We get it clips. That's kind of sick. Bro. That's tight. Hey, so you think long lens or fisheye for this clip? Because I mean, long lens always looks so good. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think long lens. Do I want it even closer? No. Oops. Yeah, no, I agree, Tristan. That's why, like, transition skating is still experimental. It's still kind of scuffed. No, Jose, it doesn't have regular hippie jumps. Okay, so we're gonna come here. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about the replay editor. So essentially, I'm gonna make this I'm gonna try my best to explain this. First things first, though, I need to hide the chat box so you guys can see this. So the session replay editor consists of keyframes similar to Skater XL, but it's way more in depth. That can get you way more way more in depth, but it's harder. So the D-pad on the bottom left where it says keyframe camera, you can keyframe multiple things. You can keyframe the camera, the time of day, camera shake, play rate, camera lens, field of view, depth of field. You have multiple things that you can keyframe. So it's almost like layers of a clip, if that makes sense. So for this long lens clip, I'm kind of figuring it out in my head right now. So I'm gonna want to adjust the zoom, which, as you can see, I already set a field of view keyframe right here. I set a keyframe by doing RB and down on the D-pad, and I set my field of view to 20. The field of view is just literally field of view. It's the zoom, essentially. It's what it is in Skater XL. So I set mine to 20. I like the way that looks. We're going to start at 20 here. We're going to set a keyframe. We want one here, and we're going to zoom it out. And you'll notice that right now when I look through the clip, the only thing it's changing is the field of view, because we haven't done the camera keyframes yet. So I'm strictly looking at the field of view. I like the way that looks here, so I'm going to set another keyframe. And then here, I'm just going to pan into the sky, so we'll do one like that. So again, this is... We just keyframed the field of view. So if I push play... it looks like ass because it's just the field of view, right? So now we're going to go D-pad over to the camera keyframe. We're going to go here. We'll, where do I want to start it? I'll start it up here. Go to where we want our first keyframe, which is going to be like here. See, I used to... it's not that it's not intuitive, Joel. It's just a lot. So like I've gotten used to it, and it's super intuitive to me now. So there's that. So now we pan in. I'm gonna set another camera keyframe here. And yeah, I'm playing China Banks right now, Allison. No worries, Mattia. Appreciate it. So then we're gonna set one there. And we definitely need one up. Actually, we need one like here. I mean, that's kind of what I'm saying, James. It's just new, so it takes getting used to. That's all it is it's foreign to a lot of people, you know? How you do the hippie flip? Just like you would in real life. You just do the kick flip. And just time it right. I don't like something around here. It's like something in here is messed up. I don't know. Something here is not right. Zune says, I just googled your net worth. It says 1.5 mil. Well, net worth is assets, right? So I mean, technically my house is an asset. So yeah, sure. But I got like 8K in my bank account. I mean, what we're gonna do to salvage this clip is we're gonna overdo the slow-mo, but you'll see what I mean. Because if we play at regular speed, it's way too whippy, but I think we'll be able to save it by playing with the slow-mo way too much. Allison says, how do I get the Session Deluxe version if I don't have enough money? Well, I've been asking myself the same question for years now. How do I buy myself a Ferrari if I don't have enough money? It is the constant battle that I'm trying to figure out, and unfortunately, I don't have the answer for you. Don't pirate it, Chromba. Like, sure, if you're gonna fucking pirate something, pirate Adobe, pirate fucking, well, don't do that, that's illegal. But if you're going to, which you shouldn't, and don't, you know what I mean, but don't pirate from an indie dev team of 9 people that just pushed out a new game. If you can't afford it, fucking go out, offer to mow your neighbor's grass for 20 bucks. Don't pirate Sessioner Skater XL. You see what I tried to do there with that slow-mo? I mean, yeah, this clip sucks, but I'm gonna save it. This clip sucks. Cool, saved. I mean, I saved it so we can mess with it later. If you hit B and make your clip a little longer. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't like, you know what I mean? I know you were thinking the same thing. How do you see your saved clips? That's a good question. I've never really used it before. Oh, like that. You just go to the replay editor, load replay. Oh, you can do it in the apartment too? I didn't know that. You're getting bored playing Skater XL? Yeah, you'd probably like Session. Agreed, James. Why is Nightbot not doing anything to the spam bot? I don't know, bro. Nightbot times out people that shouldn't be timed out and then doesn't time out people that he should time out, so. Yeah, I play Skate 3 a lot. I stream Skate 3 every now and then on Twitch. I played on my YouTube channel too. It'll always be an amazing game. Big Dog with the $2 dono says, if you can't afford Session, just afford it, bro. God. Can you believe there's homeless people in this world? Just buy a house. Idiots. Front big spin, front tail, flip out. Front big spin, front tail is a trick that you really don't see very often. Allison, I'm trying front big spin, front tail, flip out like that. Yeah, simple as that, Jerome. I'm not a Tony Hawk Pro Skater fan, Joel. It's just not my style of game. Obviously, when it was all that was out, hell yeah, I played that. But I'm not a button like if I'm the only reason I play skateboarding games is to feel like I'm skating in real life. If I don't want to go skate, you know. Great games and will forever be a part of our childhoods, but it's just not what I'm into. Lobo, what platform you on? Watch, this will be sick. Nollie, back heels 5-0 to quick shove big spin off the curb. You couldn't figure out why the clip. Oh, well, I know why it was. Well, basically, I also figured it out in 4 seconds. But the reason that it looked bad at the end there is because my field of view was too zoomed in. So if I want it to be smoother, I have to zoom it out. Same as Skater XL. And then you say it's not intuitive, but like you just open your replay editor and you click one button and click load replay. That's what I mean by intuitive. Like easy to figure out if you don't understand it. That's what intuitive means. How does tape 4 can hold up? I can't say nothing about that. You have to complete all the challenges. You don't have to complete all the challenges, but the challenges will give you in-game money, and then the in-game money is how you buy the clothes. And no, there were no mods for console. Never will be, never are. They don't exist. I'm getting sassy. If you want to mod a game, get a PC. Or play Skyrim. You can mod Skyrim on console, right? Damn it. We got the bounce glitch. They were supposed to fix this. Whoa. Whoa. That was crazy. That was weird. Robert, thank you very, very much for the $2.79. I appreciate it. Really do appreciate that. What was I gonna say? I feel like I was just talking about something, no? Oh, yeah. The close glitch. Oh yeah, Goofy, you got the close glitch. The close glitch is not a good glitch you want to get. Go on over to your nearest YouTube browser. Type in jail nightmare and watch this video. How to fix. Nope. Actually, yeah, that'll fix it too, right, chat? Because it's essentially an issue with mods that, because I had the same thing too. You have to do a fresh install of the game. So even though you don't have the fatal error glitch, it'll be the same issue. So do this. It will give you a fresh start, but that's the only way you're going to be able to get clothes. I don't sub to anyone on YouTube, dude. Sure, I'll sub. I don't use my subscriptions on YouTube. Luca, in game, I ride an 8.5. In real life, I ride an 8.25. Yeah, so Tristan, during their Kickstarter phase, he paid, I guess, one of their tiers. It was like 5K to get your character have your own character made in game. And then he got a very generous donation on his stream that allowed him to make that donation for the Kickstarter. That's from what I've heard, at least. Wait, am I doing this wrong? Yeah, I was. Am I a cannabis enthusiast? Yes and no. I don't smoke weed myself, but I'm all for it. I went through my stoner phase in high school and all that, but it just doesn't work with my brain. But like, I'll use CBD for my back pains, like full spectrum THC and CBD stuff. I just can't just casually smoke weed. My brain won't let me. and YouTube or something before you get mad at me. I'm in California and I'm out of legal recreational age. Solaire, peace out. Do you know if they're gonna get multiplayer? Don't know. Joel, peace out as well. Nollie heel, front nose slide, nollie big spin. Nollie heel, front nose slide. Let's see. Nollie heel, front nose slide. Oh, we can use the quick shoves out of grinds now, which is gonna look sick. I doubt it, Dylan. I don't think they've said any plans to add it or anything. Wade, there you are, buddy. We start talking about weed in chat, and Wade just pops up out of nowhere. Wade's just like, weed? Someone called me? I'm trying to figure out the quick shove out of grinds. Yeah, trolling Jen. They're on my Discord. I just don't know why. I thought I just did it. I'm doing the quick shove input. I don't know why it's not letting me do that big spin out. Unless I have to re-input. Maybe that's what I have to do. If we go like there. I know, or when I literally picked the shortest ledge. Oh, that was it. Can you go buy the spark trucks? Wait, is that an in-game thing or is that a real life thing? I've never heard of such a thing. So I do have to let go first? Oh, yeah, all right. There it is. You guys are saying there's spark trucks in game. Where are they at? All right, take me to where we gotta go. Take me to where I buy these spark trucks. I want them. I want to buy them. Where do I get them? And police board? What are you guys talking about? Spark trucks and police board? Where have I been? You said, are they at any skate shop or has it got to be at the no comply shop? You think any? Buy skateboard gear, trucks. What truck are they? It's part of what you get. Well, I bought the deluxe version, so I should have it, right? Also, Brandon, yeah, what's up? The ones that say Spark. Well, where are they? I went past it. Oh, it's Grind King. Bro, no, it's not. Truck, 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 truck. Oh, Spark Truck. There, idiot. Okay, I see it. Sorry, dude. I've been live for 3 hours. My brain's not working, all right? My eyes are like, I can't see anything. Okay, Spark Truck. Let's do the 149s. Yeah, we'll buy and equip. And then what's up with the police board? Oh, that might be locked, no? Do we know where? Do we know? Where do I get the police board? Or creature. Like creature or creature? Aha! That's wild. Oh, realism, baby. Now you know what we gotta do. You know what we gotta do. Oh, it doesn't light up the ground? Disappointing. Disappointing. What about, let's check the sparks, though. Most realistic skate sim. Pick the hardest ledge. And yeah, we can skate the hangar in a sec. We've skated a little bit already. Why am I picking the worst spots to skate this? I know, I really do, Erwin. No matter what I'm doing, I always literally pick the hardest obstacle. Why aren't we sparking? I paid $50 for my sparking trucks. Why don't they spark? Does it have to be metal on metal, you think? They got a spark, dude. I'm not buying. I didn't pay $50 for spark trucks if they don't spark. What do you mean? Why else would I buy spark trucks, Erwin? Use your brain. Why would I buy my spark trucks? What on earth is the point of spark trucks if they don't spark? All right. I'm upset and I would like a refund. I spent 50 in-game dollars for spark trucks and they don't spark. They are faulty. I'm going back to the skate park, the skate shop, whatever this thing is called, and I'm demanding a refund. How dare that is illegal, false advertising. Excuse me, sir. Who's even working here? I don't even want this stupid glow-in-the-dark skateboard either. All right, now I gotta go buy a new board. I'm gonna go blind. Get it? I'm gonna go blind. All right. Yeah, I think that is a 1.0 thing, Tristan. Can I actually sell him, King? I didn't know that. I'm down to rock a DGK board, huh? What have we got for enjoy? Oh, I like that thing. Good old fun stick. A fun stick. Oh, it's a fun stick. We got a crazy shaped fun stick, huh? My fun stick's a little bit different looking too, but we can still roll with it. Dev Labs, please do. I need the sparking trucks. Is welcome in game or no? Oh, welcome is in game. That's sick. They always got the crazy shapes though. I'm not much of a crazy shaped man myself. I like the just normal shapes. How do you unlock clothes? You buy them. Told you, bro. This game's all about realism. How do you get clothes in real life? COD. COD. What one do I want? Damn, that's a gnarly graphic. Lunch, I think so. I don't have any installed, but they should work and everything. That's kind of a sick board graphic. I actually like that one a lot. Buy and equip. Yes, sir. Gotta get rid of my stupid sparking trucks, too. We made a video showing off how to put mods in the game. You download the session mod manager and you install it. Simple as that. There are a couple YouTube videos out there if you're interested, but it's pretty straightforward process. Roscoe said, "I just joined. You're in a really weird mood." I'm at the end of my streaming time here because we've been live for almost 3 hours, and my brain, it's just slowly shutting off. Like, you know how it is when your brain's just done. It's kind of done functioning. I don't know, Dan, to be honest. Maybe I just got money like that, baby. So, Zune, Vato said that the physics mod has been updated. The board break mod has been updated. But that's all that I know of. So far, at least. Let's try 50ing this. I didn't know you were chill like that, dude. Dude, Orv? I'm gonna call you Oriv if that's okay. That'd be sick. I want to learn how to use Unreal so bad. Oh, I'm trying the heel flip Smith for Luca, but that's a crazy rail to try it on. Maybe let's just start with heel flip 50. Maybe let's just start with 50. Maybe let's just start with an ollie. Oh, there's a Smith. That was sick. Saver, hello. Welcome to the stream. That was cool. Lucas said, yeah, I didn't see the obstacle. Oh, my bad. Let me, we can heel flip Smith something, though. Anthony, hello. I mean, it sounds sick, Orvix. I, got into not game development because I was making, like, maps in Skater XL in Blender. And then you have to do some of the stuff in Unity, so I was messing with that, but... Yeah, Gustavo, I have my custom 2, which is my hippie flip stats, and my custom 3, which are my main stats. Pressure flips, baby. Why can't I pressure flip? There it is. Aw. Yeah, so I'm gonna call you Or. How about that? So Session's making this switch to Unreal Engine 5, which I think is gonna be super sick, and I'm excited for that. Still Poen says hippie flip. Damn, you must have missed this. I gotta show you this. So it's called This Clip Sucks because the filming's ass, but here's the clip we got. You like that? You like that, baby? Sheesh. Also, Nixon, probably taking the weekend off and then posting again on Monday. No idea, Tom. Knowing how the game development world works, I would say 6 months to a year. Who knows? You say that like it's a bad thing, but if you want something done, you gotta wait for it, chief. It's not just like they push the Unreal Engine 5 button and it's all done. I don't know much about game development, but I'm gonna guess that it doesn't work like that. Who knows though? I could be wrong. Erwin, what were you saying to do about my pressure flips? How they weren't flipping fast enough? Or like how to pop them higher? So we can do it down stuff. Scoop less. But then it doesn't do it. Then it just does like the pressure heel. Yeah, I don't know. I think it has to... Oh, you know what it might be? Could it be my low pop height? Yeah, that's what it was. That's all it was. I skate Goofy after seeing your new YouTube video. You said it's got bad animations and act like it's Switch. So it's funny that you say that, Dirty, because I don't know. I am basing that solely off of what people have told me, but I guess from what I've heard, and I'm sure there's someone more knowledgeable than me in chat right now, that it's just not done. So I guess the regular animation is the regular animation, but the Goofy animation is still technically the regular animation Switch. But like, I've never seen a big difference myself. Poor says do a kickflip both way. Okay. So we're gonna do a kickflip in both stances. Okay, there's our kickflip. I don't know. I don't really see it. No multiplayer. So when you skate Switch as a Goofy skater, is that the right animation? I mean, I take the whole, like, I take the word animation with a grain of salt with Session. The animations suck to begin with. Like, people complain about the Goofy animation not being done yet when I think they just need an animator. You know what I mean? And they've said they're actively looking for an animator, but I'm not going to worry about if my back foot is a little bit in the wrong spot when I do this, when in reality, we're just waiting for a huge, big animations update. That's my unpopular opinion. But some people are very adamant about their Goofy animations not looking right. But like, I skate Goofy in-game. Like, my stance is set to Goofy. I think it looks fine. It doesn't take away from the feel of the game at all. Says, where can I watch back my saved clips? You go to the replay editor, you click start, and then click load replay. But keep in mind, I think it is map specific. For example, if we go to a different map now, and we do that, it's not there. So it is map specific. So whatever map you saved your replay on is where you have to go to find it. And yes, you can do late flips. And late shoves. Welcome back, Sin. That's what I'm saying, Durf. We're all just fucking dust anyway. Nothing matters. We're just particles. I don't even notice it. I think that's a really good way to put it, Elias, is when you're playing the game, you don't notice the animations really, but when you watch someone play it, you're like, oh yeah. But it's because the controls are so in-depth, you just get like absorbed in only watching what your feet are doing and how the board moves and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm a skater, I don't know, full mocap suit. Damn, Orvix, that's sick. That's tight, dude. What I was gonna say, my brain's fried, dude. I don't usually stream or upload on weekends, but I mean, I've been on the session hype lately. I'm not even gonna lie. So I was gonna play session all morning, and I was like, I'm just gonna do it. Poor said, did you know you're supposed to manual up to coping for lip tricks? You are incorrect, actually. Before we end stream, we're gonna do one last lip trick tutorial. The last one, I promise. So the way a game mission tells me that, well, a game dev told me otherwise. No, I mean, you could be right. Maybe it varies on the tricks. But when I was meeting with the session devs in New York the other day, they gave me like the full spiel on how they actually work, and it's all based on power slides. And what Elias said, first things first, experimental, lip tricks enabled. That's important. It's all based on a power slide input. So maybe what they were saying is that you start with your feet in power slide position and then lift up to do a manual for like the 5-0s and stuff like that. But if you look at my controller overlay, it's all based on starting your feet off in that power slide stance, which is up and down. Have you heard of anyone having performance with 1.0 update? I haven't. I heard some people mentioning it on Xbox, but I haven't heard much other than that. Both ways clearly work. I just wish they would release, like... Oh, yeah. So, I mean, again, I was talking to Monk today, actually, on a Discord call before I started stream, kind of asking for the biggest rundown that I could get on transition tricks so that when I come to stream, I can be a little bit more prepared to answer questions. And he said that easy tricks are front truck tricks. For example, nose stalls, easy. They work pretty much 100% of the time. Stuff like back disasters, anything that you pop into are relatively easy as well. You do hang up sometimes. Hold on, we'll resume this in a second. North came in with a $5 dono and said, can you give a shout out to Brandon? He missed you at Woodward. Of course. Brandon, my guy, my friend, my homie, my brother. I'm sad that we missed each other at Woodward. But you know, we're here in heart. We're here in person via the internet. We're best friends, actually. You want to hang out later? Cool. That's what I thought. Let's go skate. All right. I'm just in a silly, goofy mood. Anyway, what I was saying about that. Sorry about that. Front truck tricks are easy. Front truck tricks work. Nose stalls, crooks, disasters. But it's when the back truck has to touch the coping is when the issues start coming in. That actually worked pretty good. But what Monk was saying is, like, the coping and transition physics as of now are far, far, far from the fluidity that they envision them and that they're going to be in the future. You know, I was talking to Monk about it, and I asked him about, like, pumping around in bowls and how that works, and he said that it's not even near where they want it remotely. So it's good to know that that's a priority for them and that they're aware of how... Because, I mean, coping tricks and transition tricks should be fluid. That's the point of that style of skating is, you know, I want to be able to, you know, kickflip this and then just do a casual little 50-50 without having to think super hard about timing and how to do it and everything. So that is something that will get worked on. Also, what up, Matthew? But yeah, sorry, that was our last little rant. My brain's fried. Solid 3-hour stream though. Anthony, thank you very much. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. Hold on. We can have some nice relaxing music playing in the background. Before we end, I would like to promote one last thing. If you're not yet, we got a lot of viewers, dude, coming up on 300 viewers. If you're new here, I've been going live on YouTube pretty much almost every day. I'm probably gonna take tomorrow off, to be honest, but I'll be back Monday. But supporting me by becoming a member is probably the biggest way to show support for me here on YouTube. If you want to become a member, I also have a members only stream weekly where only members can watch the stream and watch the VODs and stuff like that. So if you are interested in showing support, you can type in !sub or !subscribe, and that will... Nightbot will post a link that you got to click and open in Safari, and that'll have you join as a member. And then you'll not only have access to the future members only streams, but you'll also have access to the past members only streams that you weren't able to watch previously. You also get like the chat badges, priority reply to comments, all that good stuff. But I think aside from just supporting me, the biggest thing is the sub only streams and the sub only channel in Discord, stuff like that. So again, I'm gonna end the stream off by saying, if you do want to support me, greatly appreciated. We're coming up on 100 members actually, which is a huge fucking milestone for me. So on that note, I want to thank you guys again for yet another amazing stream. I've been having a ton of fun on these YouTube streams, just both in terms of just hanging out with you guys and in terms of channel growth and all of that. It's been an amazing experience so far, and I plan on keeping it up. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. Don't do drugs, and if you do drugs, make sure you do them safely. That's all I got. Later, guys. Thank you again.